Mini episode 1164 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge mini episode 1164, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our college and non-college and fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 9 of the 2019 NFL season. We've got our college football playoff rankings, college and pro picks, and fantasy football recommendations. We start with our weekly rankings for the college football playoff. 1 Ohio State, 2 LSU, 3 Alabama, 4 Clemson. Our next four in are 5 Penn State, 6 Baylor, 7 Minnesota, 8 SMU. Our college football picks were 2 and 3 last week, putting us at 26 and 22 on the season. Here's our picks this week. Georgia -6 over Florida, Washington +3 over Utah, SMU +6 over Memphis, Oregon -4.5 over USC, and TCU +2.5 over Oklahoma State. Our NFL picks were 5 and 10 last week overall, 1 and 2 on the Big Three, and 0 and 1 on the lock. We're 54 and 67 overall, 7 and 17 on the Big Three, and 1 and 7 on the locks. Here's our picks for this week. Arizona +10 over San Francisco, Jacksonville +1 over Houston, Buffalo -9.5 over Washington, Carolina -3 over Tennessee, New York Jets -3 over Miami, Indianapolis -1 over Pittsburgh, Oakland -2 over Detroit, Seattle -5 over Tampa Bay, Philadelphia -5 over Chicago, New England -3 over Baltimore, New York Giants +7 over Dallas. For our Big Three, it's Cleveland -3.5 over Denver, Minnesota -1 over Kansas City, and in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 9, it's Green Bay -3.5 over the LA Chargers. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy overmanaging. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys that you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing. QB Patrick Mahomes, running back Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Leonard Fournette, Josh Jacobs, David Johnson, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, and Christian McCaffrey. Wide receiver Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, Odell Beckham, Amari Cooper, Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, Cooper Kupp, and Michael Thomas. Tight ends Zach Ertz, Travis Kelce, and George Kittle. As always, our Thursday NFL picks and fantasy plays are up on our Twitter account at the FDH Lounge. The LA Rams, Atlanta, Cincinnati, and New Orleans are on the bye. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 13 QBs. Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo, Lamar Jackson, Gardner Minshew, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, Deshaun Watson, Carson Wentz, and Russell Wilson. We like 11 running backs. Le'Veon Bell, Chris Carson, Tevin Coleman, Melvin Gordon, Derrick Henry, Jordan Howard, Mark Ingram, Philip Lindsay, Marlon Mack, Sony Michel, and David Montgomery. We like 14 wide receivers. John Brown, Stephon Diggs, Michael Gallup, Chris Godwin, Kenny Galladay, Alshon Jeffrey, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Allen Robinson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Cortland Sutton, Golden Tate, and Tyrell Williams. We like 4 tight ends, Mark Andrews, Evan Engram, Hunter Henry, and Darren Waller. Thank you for joining us for this week's FDH Football Preview Show.
As we bring the show to a close, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude to NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, all Clear Channel affiliates, TNT, TBS, USA, UPN, Deadspin.com, YouTube.com, YTMND.com, MySpace.com, various blogs, Fox News, CNN, CNBC, MSNBC, IamBoard.com, Billboard.com, Google.com, ESPN, ESPN,
ESPN2, ESPN News, ESPN Classic, NBA TV, NFL Network, Sports Time Ohio, Athlon Magazine, Comedy Central, Cartoon Network, The Boomerang Channel, QVC, BET, The Spice Channel, Steno Notebooks, Manwich, Papermate Office Supplies, waitresses, strippers, bartenders, garbage men, janitors, microwave popcorn, the writers of The Office, Scrubs, Entourage, My Name is Earl, Oz, Metalocalypse and the Boondocks, Aquafina, and the periodic table of elements.